Hello, welcome to the Emma Dilemma show, where I'm having a fucking whinge tanty that my stream isn't actually sending to my Facebook page.
I don't know why she's stressing out, but can we just have... Anyway.
You keep talking.
It's really, really nice to be here, team. It's really, really nice to be here. What a beautiful day here in Otatahi. Dilemma show.
Is it actually live yet?
Yep, it is. It's...
Yes.
Is it though?
Yes.
Why are you on your phone?
Because I'm trying to get it to go on the Emma Dilemma page.
But pages, where it's going, doesn't really matter. What is most important is for those of you that are here.
There is no one
We
here
love
because
you.
we cut off the
We
stream.
love you. No, we're back live. We're back live.
Let me just verify that on your profile.
We have
here, Moses.
3.
We're not back live, actually.
What?
It's not on your profile, mate.
Just keep spitballing. Do you need me to do any tech stuff?
Lauren says that we're back, but that's just on Twitch.
I'll have a look on Facebook.
It's not showing up on your Facebook there, Moses.
On my face.
This has never been an issue and we've never given a fuck.
I know, but we have to give a fuck to make sure that the show actually is on places. Like, this isn't
Moses
a huge
is live.
deal. Yeah, is he though? Or is it the stream from before it cut out?
So, welcome to the show. The Emma Dilemma show. What is this? Number 25? Number 24? Who's counting? I mean, we are.
This is number
but
24, but
This is number 24.
I'm not sure if it's even worth talking about it because it's not live
And
on
we
my
have
page or...
3 incredible songs from Emma Dilemma, which is super exciting.
Okay.
Obviously an original song, which she'll play last, and a cover that's been requested by you, the viewing audience. And a song that she just wants to play because it's a big deal for her. We've got Alex, our incredible sound guy, will be joining us for In the Hot Seat. And obviously Brenny, best mate Brenny, from Enter Sandman, will be joining us for a Would You Rather.
Would you rather?
So nice.
Would you rather?
Thank you.
So Emma's still on her phone.
Yeah, because I have to
stressing out.
share it for...
And I've got stuff
Don't
that
be...
I want to share.
Don't be talking like that. It's not a problem when I'm on my phone.
The first thing I want to know is
What?
if you've got Would You Rathers for
Brenny?
Brenny.
Yes.
So
You're being
if
so
you're not
calm.
familiar with what Would You Rather is, would you rather eat popcorn forever over any other food, or
Salted or buttered?
never be allowed to eat popcorn, but every time you eat normally, you've got to have your thumb on your head? Just something stupid like that, right? So get your Would You Rather comments in nice and early, and we're going to hit Brenny with them when he's in the hot seat.
Please don't hit me.
I have a sad face.
Oh, why you got a sad face, Emma?
Because
Emma Dilemma's not live.
Emma Dilemma's not live.
You are literally live, though.
No, I know that I know that we're live right now, and it's going on Twitch, YouTube, and apparently your page. But for some reason, it's not on my page. And when I try to comment here, it has a tick next to Twitch, a tick next to YouTube, and a big red X next to Facebook. Big red X, and it says send error data. Send data error.
So these are
So
interesting
whatever,
things
mate.
because I feel this sense of like I want to protect, like I want to provide,
Why are you talking such a
like
creepy
I want
voice?
to present some kind of solution for Emma.
Just because you got a monochrome outfit on doesn't mean you're a therapist.
It kind of has completely adjusted my whole vibe. I don't know why, I don't know how.
How was the races today, Moses?
How were the
How were the races today? How was the races today, Moses? Fuck you, Alex, grammar Nazi.
Yeah, why are you racist, Moses?
I gone done that, alright? I gone and done said that.
Why are you racist?
Why you go to races today?
So today, one of the clients that we do work for those of you that
Please
don't
stop
know,
talking like that.
Emma and I do
Awful.
some content for different various clients, and one of our clients had a table at the races today, which was kind of relatively executive. We went through many different passes to arrive at a spot which was catered and well looked after. And it was, apart from the camaraderie and all of that with that particular crew. And by the way, I'm very appreciative of their generosity. It was absolutely diabolical. Just probably one of the worst events that could occur. But there was a lot of learning that came from that.
Yeah.
And when we went out into the other areas, like the Lindau tent, I just saw so many humans who were clearly looking for something. And
Jeebus.
They were looking for jeebus.
there was a sense that I knew they weren't going to find it there, but they were still trying.
Loose change on the
So
ground,
it was
maybe?
pretty intense. But overall, a pretty meaningful, positive experience, and I'm really glad I got the opportunity to go to the races today. But I will never be returning.
Yeah. Betting on horses that are going to get injured and die isn't my cup of tea, to be fair. Just saying. What else have we done this week? We have been working at BandQuest, at Rockshop BandQuest, which was fun. Seeing all like the primary school students and their bands. Moses was the judge. I was emceeing. That's been a good time.
The talent's incredible, and there's so many young. So we're talking like intermediate, which is Form 1, Form 2 for the older listeners.
And primary school.
And primary school. Or if you're modern, that is year 7 and 8, but also down. So year 7 and 8 is intermediate. But
And
what's
primary
really
school.
fascinating is that
Primary school has 7.
they're playing like Nirvana covers. And
yeah, and like Green Day and all this old stuff like Guns N' Roses. But do you reckon it's just because they're so young? Like, we haven't gone to a BandQuest before, right? So they're kids, like they don't know what they want to play. They just got like their music teachers or their like mum and dadagers just like cracking the whip on them, and so they're just playing music that the older people like tell them to play.
Yeah, but what's interesting about that is that it's come full circle where, because I think of the music that I love, like the grunge scene, and you know, whether that's Alice in Chains, Smashing Pumpkins, Soundgarden, Live, Pearl Jam, Faith No More, 9 Inch Nails, Tool.
Do you got to keep going?
Just that whole era.
Dixie Chicks.
The people that were listening to that when it was happening during the mid-90s, if they were in their mid to late 20s, they're now of an age where their children are in intermediate. So it makes sense that they're coming up through BandQuest, the types of people that are entering BandQuest. It's been influenced by their parents, and that's why they're playing that music.
Correct.
Everything happens 2 or 3 times.
Everything happens 2 or 3 times in fashion.
This is just blowing me
I
up.
just want to apologise. Emma seems super preoccupied with something
It's
today.
blowing me out
So,
because the only comments that are coming up are Twitch comments. Like, we can't see what anyone else is saying on any other stream. It's really frustrating.
You're recording the show. You can post it later.
But we can't interact with people.
Do you want to see some comments on my phone?
That's why I'm on my phone, because I'm seeing if there's comments on other streams. Because we asked for would you rathers. I want to know if there's any would you rather.
Well, it doesn't really matter, because if people are interacting with the show, it doesn't matter if the show's not happening. So maybe I'll just take the presumptive charge and jump right in
That's why
there
Moses keeps hitting me
with a brand new segment of mine.
Fuck that guy.
Actually, I don't want to bring in the brand new segment of mine.
Okay,
'cause
why
I'm
don't I
saving
do
that
the
for
first
later.
cover then?
Yeah, or just
Why don't
something.
we just get the show over and done with? I'm going to be a drama queen about it.
I like it.
I know, it's good.
I just want to drink.
It's a really good show.
I know. Ah, yes, there's Moses a Facebook comment. Love Moses' nice brown outfit.
Yeah.
That was from Facebook.
Do that again, Brittany.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Nice. There's a Facebook comment.
Thank you, Rachel. And that came from Rachel. And we've met both Rachel and Ellen at a
It's not the
Christchurch
it's the
Property
first
Investors
one.
Club meeting, and they're a wonderful team, and they've been through a lot of big challenges, and I don't know them really well, but I take my hat off to them both. Really cool humans. Thanks, Rachel. It's nice to see you tuning in. So Emma, are you jumping into your first song?
Oh my god.
So if everyone's joining the Emma show for the first time or not, we play 3 songs generally, and I believe this one is a cover.
Yes, this is correct. This is a cover.
Fantastic.
I don't know why I put headphones on.
Was it a request, or was it just one you want to play?
This is one I want to play, so you can chuck the artist up on the...
Fantastic.
Can you read who that is by?
I love my bass.
Can you read that, Moses?
Your bass loves you.
We are Foley. We are Foley.
Yeah, they're a New Zealand duo from up north in Auckland. Pop duo comprised of 2 people called Foley collectively. And they released a song just about a month ago. Oh, that was a nice sound of your t-shirt rubbing the microphone. All right, cool. And yeah, this song is a pop disco banger from a New Zealand duo called Foley. You can find them on the internet at We Are Foley, and you should check them out because they're fucking sick. And I think they were just announced to play the festival that I forgot the name of. So it's called Peachy Keen.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what it's called. Which you should check that out. That's up north. It's gonna be sick. It's an all women artist lineup, which is exactly what Homegrown needed. All right, without further ado, let's go into it. I try not to think about it, try to keep it casual. If I say too much about it, kinda hard to keep it cool. I never knew what way to go and what to do. I get a little bit lost in you. Crazy for you, crazy, I'll admit this once. Craving all the cravings, I don't taste it. I can't contain the energy holding us. I can't contain the feeling when we touch. Tell me to rendezvous, I'll run away with you. Be my vacation, just name a location. Rendezvous, I'll run away with you. Be my vacation, just name a location. I've been thinking lots about it, all the places we could go, who we'd love and leave behind, and all the times we've been alone. I feel the pressure and hot stormy weather, and no need to face it on your own before we go. Crazy for you, crazy, I'll admit this once. Craving all the cravings, I will know. I can't control the energy holding us. I can't contain the feeling when we touch. Tell me to rendezvous, I'll run away with you. Be my vacation, just name a location. Rendezvous, I'll run away with you. Be my vacation, just name a location. Take me where I wanna be, where I wanna be. I'll be lying on a beach. Tell me to take me where I wanna be, where I wanna be. I'll be looking out to sea. Tell me to rendezvous, baby. I get a little bit lost in you. Don't you just say this, say this, say this. Take me where I wanna be, I wanna be. I'll be lying on a beach. Tell me to rendezvous, I'll run away with you. Name my vacation, just name a location. Rendezvous, I'll run away with you. Be my vacation, just name a location. Rendezvous, I'll run away with you. Be my vacation. vacation, just name a location. Rendezvous, I'll run away with you. Be my vacation, just name a location. Take me where I wanna be, where I wanna be. I'll be lying on a beach. Tell me to take me where I wanna be, where I wanna be. I'll be looking out to sea. Tell me to rendezvous.
Woo! Yeah!
Wow, I fucked up a lot of that.
Sorry.
I really like it.
Sorry.
No, your drums
I've
put
got
me off a
quite a-
little
I've
bit,
got
but
quite
not
a few-
enough. I just
I've got
have
quite a
not
few
rehearsed
things
it.
that I want to bring up. One incredible performance, Emma. That was amazing.
Brilliant.
Hey. What?
Fucking
Misha
beautiful.
says, "Are we going to the beach?" Which makes me think that she's hanging out with Mike Munoz because that's a very specific, ambiguous cultural reference.
This song says,
Which is
take me where I
incredible.
want to be, I'll be lying on a beach.
I know, but the fact that she goes, "Are we going to the beach?"
Oh.
Yeah, just say
It
yes.
might be totally random.
Just
I don't
say
know.
yes.
Yes, we are going to the
Yes,
beach
we are.
at some point in the summer. At some point.
We
Hopefully.
most definitely are.
So while we're here, want to do a little bit of housekeeping. Obviously, a shout out to one of our major sponsors here, Stormbaker Jewelers. If you got any custom rings or just general jewelry
You got some burps over there,
that you
mate.
want made, yeah, apparently.
Burp and blow.
Yes.
They're the team to go and see. Tracy and Matt Baker, incredible humans to deal with. So check them out, and we've got an incredible giveaway coming up from them.
Which we
long.
say every week.
It's happening though. We know it's happening.
It's happening. We've got the
It's
we've
real.
got the thing to give away.
It's
We're
real.
just too fucking busy and or lazy
We just want to
to
keep it for a while.
sort it out. Yeah, we just want to look at it
We
for a
just want
bit.
to keep it
It's
for
a
while.
beautiful stone. It's a
So
beautiful
I want to do a
stone.
wee rapid fire. We've never done this before. This is totally impromptu, but I
Okay.
want to do a couple of rapid fire questions.
rapid
'cause
fire.
People
I
don't necessarily
fire-
know us. So
Is
here we
it
go.
rapid fire?
Emma, when did you start learning guitar?
When I was 8 or 9.
Well, what was it?
Why
8
did
or
you start
9?
playing guitar? Why?
Because I wanted to play violin, and my mum said a lady at her work said it's really hard, so you should play something like the guitar instead. So I did.
When did you release your first single?
I think 2007 or 8-ish under
Nice.
a band moniker called Asheye. It was called Fracture at the Mention, and we filmed the music video at Zebedee's with our bassist sister.
You are cool.
What does it mean to release a single?
You put a song out in the world.
So how do you do that? How do you put a song out in the world?
You write a song, and then you practice the song heaps, and then you go into a studio with a producer or a very good engineer, and you figure out how the song should actually go, and then you record it, and then you do a whole bunch of admin shit, and you mix and master it, and then you do more admin shit, and it goes on the world.
It goes on the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was so. I met a guy at the races today. Yes, I went to the races. And he was like, so what does it mean to like release a single? And I was like
Like-
stumped. I was like,
You're
whoa.
like, philosophically?
Yeah, or do you mean tactically?
Like, when you asked me that question, I was like, do you mean, like, what does it mean to me?
Yeah.
Emotionally? Mentally?
But it's crazy, right? Because it's like, how do you release? What does it mean to
What
release
does
a
it mean
single?
to
It's
release
like
a single?
because it's a business, right?
But did you also go to him, have you ever heard a song in your life? And then he would be like, yeah. And you're like, well, that person released that song.
Yeah, but it still doesn't fill in gaps. It's still
the background. It's the prep.
it's the process of it.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
that depends
how
on
do
what he
you
meant by
release?
what
a
does it mean?
What does it mean to be an artist?
There's so many context, like the New Testament.
That's a
How
fucked
do you?
question.
It is right.
But did you ask some more information on what he actually wanted to know?
No, his friends came along and they were off before I got the chance to go deeper. But
But
it was
and what,
that
like,
planted that seed, and I was like,
what did
yeah.
he sound like when he
fuck.
asked the question? And
Okay.
what was his facial expression like?
Catch and release. I've released plenty of singles from Tinder.
Was he like, hey, so what does it
It was
actually
like,
mean to release a single? Or
What
was he-
does it mean to release a single? No, he wasn't like that.
was
It was
really
like he was
offensive.
literally like, what? What
No,
does it?
Jaden, I'm not playing Hose
How do
Mad
you
this
release
week.
a single?
How do you? So he said it as in how do you release a single?
I can't remember the specific words,
Like,
but
dude,
that
does
was
he
the.
have like an hour?
I know, right?
Like, what does
But-
he mean?
But it's like, how do you start a business?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Just start doing shit.
I hate it.
I hate this guy.
Get an
This
accountant.
guy, he probably works at, I don't know. I don't want to offend any person of any industry. Never mind. Moving on.
Maybe that's a good question for the viewing audience. What do you all think?
What does it
here's the
mean?
question: how do you start a business?
No, sorry. The
best
question
answer-
should be, what does it mean to start
Yes.
a business? What does it mean to start a business?
That's pretty heavy. It's a bit too. Why don't we just start with how do you start a business? And the best answer will receive
I can't.
a 10-pack
Oh.
of pals.
Hey, I love that, like, the color of that Pals can with your outfit. I really feel like you need some, like, lilac colored shoes or something.
That reminds me of a brand new song I've been working on.
Oh, yeah?
Here we go.
My lilac-coloured shoes.
Here we go, Moses. Sing
Here we
the
go.
song.
This brown outfit makes me feel so comfortable, but I need something more, like a lilac thing to adore.
Beautiful.
Oh, hey, Nina.
Hey,
Does anyone get that reference? Oh, hey, Mark. Why are you just staring sadly at the computer?
Oh, I was just looking at you.
Oh.
So we've just wrapped up.
Can
We've
you
just
not
wrapped
just
up.
zone out, like, during the show?
That was my bad. So for those just joining, I've got a brand new segment tonight, which I'm really excited about. Normally I do top 5. What have we done over the past few weeks? We've done top 5 vegetables. We've done top 5 fish and chip shop items. We've done top
What?
5
Did
video games, all
That was
sorts.
early on,
This
really
week-
That was
early on.
pre
This week we've got a top 7. Top 7. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Okay, top 7. Are you rolling into that? Was that the introduction? Or should we address some of these comments? Because people are answering, what does it mean to start a business?
What does it mean?
Mishka says, with a shit ton of hard mahi and commitment to your own cause, that's how you start a business. Grind, baby, grind.
Love it. I do love that. I do love that.
Jesus McLittleton says, it starts with a good brainstorming session with your friends. True, and if there's drugs or alcohol involved, you can really form that business in about an hour, straight up. And then it's like the next day someone wakes up and you're like, oh, I think it was my job to go and actually like start the company and stuff, and then you can't be fucked and you just move on. That's how it always works.
Rachel says
Brownie works well.
brownie works well.
I think
If
that,
she's
that
saying what I
relates to
think she
that kind
means?
of relates to what I just
Yes.
said. Okay, spinach 2019. God, that's a horrible number. 7, a bit much. Might have to scoot out of here. Okay, spinach draws the line at 5 top things. 7 top things, they're out of here. How do you feel about that? You're gonna listen to spinach? You're gonna rock ahead with 7?
What I want to jump in there and go, I think in my personal experience, what it means to start a business, or no, what was the question again? How do you start a business?
What does it mean?
What
Yeah,
does it
no,
mean
but
to start
your
a
question
business?
to the
Start a
crew was,
business.
how do you start?
How do you start a business? So if I was to answer that, I would say you recognize a problem that some people have, and you recognize the fact that you can solve it through something that you do, that you love. And if you can nail that, then that would be how I start a business. And the best businesses and the best business people that I look up to, that's what they do. They're like, oh, people have a problem. I've got a solution for it, and I can actually do the solution really well. And obviously sometimes work is work, so sometimes it's hard and it sucks. But isn't it, when you break it down like that, it's so simple, but isn't it fucked we don't get taught that at school?
Yeah, but not as fucked as like, this is how money works.
That's exactly right. Why aren't we taught how money works at school?
Or like, here is how you save money. And if you, like, even just like budgeting, like, hey, so if you got $500 a week, and then just budgeting, like, this is how much your rent costs, this is how much you, like, why don't they teach that in school? Shit's
They
crazy.
want us to fail.
And the thing is, they just go, oh, your parents will teach it to you. Well, Sharon, some people don't have parents, and some people's parents also didn't have parents that taught them that shit, so it doesn't fucking work that way, all right, mate?
Yeah, Sharon.
Fuck you, Sharon!
Yeah, Sharon.
Fuck you!
I'm moving on from Karen. I'm going to Sharon, right? Karens have had enough. We're moving on to Sharon's. In fact, I think Sharon's seem more annoying than Karen's. Just saying. Are you going to do your 7 things? I'd like to know what the 7 things are and
I
what...
kind of want to hold off on them, to be honest. And I think it's really important to move into the next tune because I know you guys have been practicing it. I can see Alex over there.
Oh, what?
Super prepared. Is this worth moving to the next song?
I think we should do a segment first because I'm just holding this.
Okay, let's do a segment first.
Sorry.
Let's do a segment first.
Sorry.
Excuse me, Emma, that is my mother's name. Well, I'm sorry, Lisa, but you get a request tonight, so I'm sorry if I'm ripping out onto your mother's name, Sharon. Also, I have no judgment on Sharon's. It just seemed like a Sharon kind of teacher's name to say that kids, I don't even know where I'm going with this. Never mind. I have no defense. I'm sorry, Sharon. RIP. My ego.
Is she single?
And remember, the key to the game is interaction. If you guys interact, we will interact back. So please keep that interaction going. We've got 2 live interactions running at the moment. 1, we need a would you rather for Brenny, because Brenny's segment's coming up. So you need to present him with a would you rather. Secondly, the question on the hot topic is, what does it mean to start a business? No. How do you start a business? How do you start a business?
Spinach.
Mind your own fucking business.
I'm just cracking up over here because, Karen's. Spinach on Twitch has said Linda can go to hell too.
Spinach 2910.
Mishka, I gave my kiddos pocket money one day and then robbed them both, teaching them to never trust anyone with your hard-earned money.
Especially family members.
You are a good fucking mum. That's a genius idea. That's absolutely genius. I remember, my parents kind of gave me, we got pocket money, a couple bucks a week to hang out the washing or whatever. And, I always wanted to just go down to the dairy and spend it on, custom $2 mixtures every week. But my dad...
Lollies!
My dad started being like, no, if you put away half of that a week, at the end of a month, you could get $4 custom lolly mixtures and gotten $1 mixtures the whole time as well. And I was like mind blowing shit. And then when I started getting birthday money for birthdays instead of toys and stuff like that, I think I had $20 or something Christmas money one year, and went to the warehouse and I just saw these chipmunk things that you push a button and they dance and sing or dance and rap, and oh my god, I wanted one so bad, especially this little rubber one with the orange beanie on, and he was like, I said a hip, a hop, a hip into the hip, that song. And I wanted it so bad. It was $15. I had $20, and my dad made me cry in the store because he said that that's a silly thing to spend your money on. You should put it into savings or get something that's actually
My first
functions.
My first saving spend was I had $60 in Westpac.
Whoa!
And I bought a BB gun.
That is dark. You almost shot up in school.
No. What?
Wanting to buy a gun with your first amount of money.
BB guns are it's like a rite of passage for young boys in the country.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, true. You were a country kid.
So
That
what's
is true.
interesting to me is mum brought me up too. I had a weekly allowance. I think it was $1 a week, and I knew that I could save up. So she taught me that I could save up to buy a model airplane after a month or whatever.
Nice.
But there's another meta narrative that needs to be getting taught, because I missed that. And so once it reached a point where you scale that up, and it was well, I'm working and I've got $500 a week all of a sudden coming in, I'm not thinking about that and obviously you've got overheads.
Like, you don't apply that to an even bigger object, like...
No, and also you couldn't. For me, it was like, well, with $1 you can't really do anything, but as soon as that starts to scale up, you're like, whoa, with $10 or $20 or $30 or $100, I can buy like shitloads of booze.
Oh, do you mean
or
like...
maybe like some fucking mean drugs.
Do you mean like it made
And
sense
it
to
was
put away...
like-
It made sense to put aside $1 a week, because what else would you do with that? But then there was
Yes.
more...
So
Right,
it
I see what
doesn't
you're saying.
necessarily teach the lesson. It teaches the concept that, yeah, if you save, but only based on the amount that you're getting.
Yeah, yeah.
If there's not a meta narrative informing.
Yeah, which is why it should have been like, hey, here's $1 a week. If you put 10 cents aside in a saving account and like then spend the other 90 cents on other, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
It certainly doesn't help that as a as a society we can go, you think about the things that you need for a house, like let's say you've been flatting and then you get your first job and you meet someone at a fucking club and then you hook up and you're having sex, so it feels nice, and you're like, let's get a place, and then you get a place and you're like, oh, we need to fill our place with shit, and so we go, where do we go? Well, we go to fucking Briscoe's, and it's like, oh, but we want to get stuff, but then we need like that other thing, we need washwear, and it's like, oh,
We
you
need
can
a
get
fucking
it,
spatula.
you can get it on this bloody card, which is like, you can pay it off over time.
No.
So all of a sudden we get into this concept of consumer finance.
Reverse up. Never. If there's any younger people watching this, like, and by younger I mean hopefully under the age of 30, don't get a credit card if you can avoid it. Just don't go there. Just don't go there. Just trust me on this. Just don't go there. Don't go there.
My dad always taught me, if you save money, money will save you.
Oh, that's a brilliant saying.
Best mate, Brenny.
So now I spend all my money on alcohol
Ow!
and pills.
Oh, alcohol and pills.
I spend my money on alcohol and pills.
That's actually a song Katie Thompson sings.
Oh, it is too.
It is.
Alcohol and pills.
That's a great song.
It's a crying shame. Except I think that's a cover. I don't think that's her original song either.
Can I just put a personal message out there to Spinach? What's her name?
2910.
2910
Spinach.
90210.
Can I just talk directly out of the mic?
Yes, you may.
Alex is trying to say a message.
Alex is trying to say
This-
something.
Spinach 2910. I almost asked you if I could borrow your fantastic new Mustang bass for this
Hey,
next
how
track.
do you know this Twitch follower?
Oh, randomly person. Luck, pure luck. But I resisted the urge and I took my also wonderful American Precision P bass. But the Mustang.
What the fuck are these guys on about?
The Mustang.
Mustangs. But are you back on the P, Alex?
Yeah, back on the P. I've got the P right here. It's a P bass. But I have to say that Mustang, whoa, what a bass.
Well, next
Kicks like a
time,
mule.
next time Spinach 2910 is in the area, they can bring their Mustang bass around and we will play it, and maybe even they might play it. They might join the band.
Ah, now there we go.
Mishka Venning says, my youngest begged me to take him to the toy store as he wanted to buy a toy that he desperately needed, so I took him. He found the toy and was super excited. Then he asked me for money. I said, oh no, you said you were buying it. We left the store with no toy and a big lesson learned by him. Save. If you don't have the money, then you can't buy it. #nailed parenting. This Mishka is amazing. Mishka is literally, except
role model.
I only
for
think
every
that,
solo mother.
yeah, I only think that as an actual full grown human myself now. If I was that kid, I'd be like, my mum fucking sucks.
Yeah, Mishka is the boss, and we love you, and we're so stoked that you are present and enjoying yourself, and appreciate your interaction.
All parents should be listening.
Shit, yeah.
It's
Jed
great.
Armstrong Parsons says, what is this rock and roll chat I've stumbled into?
I've missed him.
We all miss Jed Armstrong Parsons. Where are you? Come back, Jed.
If anyone's not familiar with Jed Armstrong's Parsons, then get amongst, guys.
With John
He's got
Armstrong
an amazing
Jedson.
single out at the moment called
Google
"Sad
it,
Sad Together."
Sad
Or is that the new one?
together, we'll be there
Sad
together. Yeah, that's his new
I
single.
think that's on the tubes.
What's the current one? Yeah,
Sad
is it Sad
Together.
Together?
Together.
Yeah.
You should know. You're in his fucking band.
Can I have
Yeah.
a chat?
Yes, you may.
Yep.
So Sad Together actually is out as a single with a beautiful video by a company called Sports Team, which is
Yes.
2 people. And quick little plug. I also shot my colleague and Nate and I shot a beautiful live video of Jed playing Sad Together at the shelter.
The shelter.
Is that coming out shortly?
It's out. It
is out. I haven't seen it.
It's on RNZ Music Facebook page.
God, I cannot keep up with the internet. People are making too much content. Can everyone please stop
really
making
feel
There
like
is
content?
literally so much good
Because
content
only
at the
me
moment.
and Moses want to make content, and we only want everyone to watch our content. Everyone else, can you please fuck off with your content? I can't keep up.
I mean, you joke about it, but it's, you're kind of right. Like,
Right.
but you're kind of right because we've literally been talking about this all week. Like, we're like,
yeah.
we love making content, but we're like, oh my god, there is so much good content.
And
happening
like
at the
daily,
moment.
me and you will be like, "Hey, did you see this thing?" And this
like
isn't
people
even
are
like,
smashing
yeah,
it.
and this isn't even like
There's amazing
international
content coming
artists
out
or
of
anything.
even though this is just New Zealand.
This is just our friends, even.
Yeah.
Like,
And
I
what-
can't keep up with anything.
I love Jed Parsons.
This little show, we're all really, really good at our respective fields, but we have to be making this show for fun.
Oh, absolutely.
It's really special.
The main point.
No one heard that, but Alex says we have to be making the show for fun, and we don't. No one should watch it. JK, lol. Where's Moses gone? Because I think we should get into the song. If not, he should get into his 7 things that I don't know what the things are. There's just 7 of them apparently. Hey, can I have a drink?
Yes, you may.
Actually, have a wine, please.
I'll get you one.
Whatever's there.
Where's your glass?
Here, mate. And a wine will just be up on the bench somewhere.
You just fucking sit tight, basically. It's busy with the chat. Oh, sorry, Bronze, say that again.
Storm Baker.
Say that again, sorry.
Has he been muted?
Thank
this
you
whole time?
for joining the Emma Dilema live show. Obviously, we always want to say thanks to our sponsors. Absolutely incredible effort from Stormbaker Jewelers. And just a quick disclaimer, the views and opinions expressed on the Emma Dilema show are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of any sponsors, guests, client, family member, or affiliated persons. Any content shared in this is opinion only and not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything. Show may contain coarse language, nudity, sex scenes, violence, drug use, excessive consumption of alcohol, and insertion of penis in a river wombat.
Right.
Down by the river, where I put my penis in the river wombat. Down by the river, where I put my penis in the river wombat. Down by the river, where I put my penis in the river wombat. Down by the river, where I put my penis in the river wombat. Kia ora, cheers.
Cheers.
That was a good segment.
Brenny got me a white wine.
Oh, that was just in the fridge.
I said the bench, mate.
Because the fucking wine on the bench is fucking empty.
No, there would have been a full one, but yeah, this is fine. This is Moses' Sauvignon.
Been going back and forth.
I would like a little bit of feedback about my outfit today.
Tastes like
What
fish
I'm
and
doing
chips.
is, I think officially, is this called colour blocking?
Yeah, no, colour blocking is when you just have solid colours of different colours, I believe. I'd just say that's a monochromatic outfit. Because it's one chromatic. It's just brown.
Is it comfortable?
What's going on? Why are you freaking out? Why are you doing?
Oh no, we've gone.
Just to clarify, Nina, this is a consensual wombat. Wombat that was very open, effectively engorged, ensconced, you could say. It's not. I'm just not. I'm not going around randomly penetrating
Wombats.
wombats.
That's your favourite animal.
at the
You would
river.
never. You would never dare.
Just to clarify.
Spinach has screamed in the chat at least 3 times, nice fit, Moses. So, yes, the answer is yes, good outfit. Let's do the 7 things. Let's do it.
I'm saving the 7 things.
Oh,
I'm looking
Tom.
forward. I'm looking
No.
forward to the next. I'm
Let's do
looking
7
forward to the next
things, then a
segment.
song, and then the Brenny, and
We have
then
to
another.
address Tom's comment. We have to address Tom's comment.
Tom Larkin says River Wombat was at its zenith tonight.
because I put all the reverb on the.
There was a lot of reverb. I put headphones on briefly, and it was straight fine.
I liked it.
Okay, in that case, because we do have a very special.
Oh, look,
music
now Moses
segment
wants to
coming
do
up.
his part because Tom Larkin's here.
Oh, no, get
From
fucked.
hit
I don't
rock
wanna do my
band
part.
Shapeshifter.
Look, if Tim
Shape
Larkin is
She
here from
Harder.
Hit New Zealand band Dave Donovan and the Dobbies, I am.
Everyone
I am
else in this
excited.
chat is just as cool as Tom Larkin.
Who's Tim Larkin?
In fact, Tim Larkin
But
is probably the
Tom's
least
cooler.
coolest person in this chat.
Oh.
Just kidding, that is my favourite person. Apart from Moses and my parents. And you guys. And my sister.
I
and my
really
other
like
sister.
Jason Kerrison, but I
And
think
no,
I'll-
Tom Larkin's pretty
Can
up
you
there.
turn down
Jeff
that?
Parsons.
There's.
There's what?
It's not too bad. It's actually,
I don't got anything.
somebody's got their phone going.
Brenny does.
Oh, it might be me.
Bloody
Brinny.
hell, Alex.
It was me.
Jesus, he's pointing fingers. And it's coming from fucking
Oh.
the backbench here.
This
So
is-
are we going? So
Do your 7 things.
we've got a
Christ.
few
I'm
options.
seasoned.
I guess we're
I'm
jumping into.
seasoned at
I
this.
kind of okay.
We're 45 minutes into the show. We've only done one song. We haven't
I'm
done
just
anything
not ready
else.
to do the 7 things,
That
and
was
I
a
don't
good
think the
song.
audience are either.
Okay,
It
you're not
was a
ready.
really good song.
Well,
Why
should
don't
we
we
do
put
the
it to the
cover?
audience?
Oh, God.
Let's ask the audience. Audience, would you rather hear my top 7 buildings? That's right, the best buildings that I've ever buildings.
But you have not built.
Or would you rather hear an incredible song from Emma? We'll just leave it up to the viewing audience. See what comes
Now we'll
in.
have to wait a solid at least a minute because, as you know, Facebook delays their live streams due to things like terrorist attacks and such.
I delay my live streams due to things like river wombats
Nina-
needing.
Nina says that your outfit is the colour of burnt hokey pokey and she is living for it. Mishka says, if you were on this couch with me, you would just blend into it.
He'd just be a cushion.
Do you want to
with
stop
a
saying
beret.
Tom says, and Moses' outfit is vibing a uni palette earth tone Che Guevara. Is that how you say his last name? Guevara.
Alex.
Burp and blow, please. Don't just
Guevara?
burp.
Oh,
Guevara?
steaks and-
Guevara. Buildings.
Guevara?
Mishka wants
What?
buildings.
What is this?
That's the only thing.
Can we please do a song or something?
Yeah, let's just do a fucking
I'd
song.
love
Why
that,
are you being weird?
Yeah, let's do a song. How can we do a fucking song? So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Emma Dilemma Show. Ladies and gentlemen, people of all races, sexes, genders, affiliations, whatever you want, whatever you need. We don't necessarily have it, but we are open to you and we love you. This song is fucking dope. I'm actually putting on my headphones.
Oh god, I'm all tangled up.
For
Alex,
it.
I'm unplugging this.
You're fine to unplug. Yeah.
Thank you very much for the permission to unplug.
Now, I believe the song is by an old school band
Old
from New
school.
Zealand.
How do we define old school these days? Do you know? Do we have a definition of old school? It's like 2010 old school.
Adele's like a song about buildings. She's like, give me both. Give me both.
Well, I don't know. We could somehow make this a song. If
Give
you,
me both.
if
I
you
love
have enough
that, Adele.
imagination,
That's
this song could be
fucking
about
genius.
buildings. Are you happy, Alex?
I'm happy.
Moses, do you know how to use a kazoo?
I'm starting the beat.
I believe I do.
Yeah.
All right,
Perfect.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Come on, girl, just come round. I may be crazy, but I'm not dumb. Why you looking so down when you're so tired? Why going into town? Come over to my house. Come on, girl, just come round. I may be crazy, but I'm not dumb. I may be crazy, but I'm not too young to love you. I won't be fooled again. chords and everything. Come on, girl, just come round. I may be crazy, but I'm not dumb. Why you looking so down when you're so wired? Why going into town? Come over to my house. Come on, girl, just come round. I may be crazy, but I'm not dumb. I may be crazy, but I'm not too young to love you. I won't be fooled again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, fuck, guys, we killed that. That's outrageous.
Oh my god! Welcome to the Emma Delima Variety Show. That was an incredible tune. We've got a brand new section now.
Hey, wait, can we
This
just
is
say
one I'm
something about that
super
tune,
excited
though?
about. Go for it,
Hey.
baby.
Can we just say
Go
how we
for
did,
it.
Can we explain how we did
Yeah,
that?
can we just talk about how we did that and why it wasn't absolutely straight lit fire on the arrangement front? Was because this drum machine that Alex has will only do
It's cheap.
like
It's not cheap.
4 beats.
It's the cheaper one.
And
It's
so there's
not
a
cheap.
3/4 part in
It's
that
not
song.
cheap.
There's a
It's not
part
a
that's
cheap
not in
one.
4/4. But
Yeah,
when you
music.
go and trigger a new beat, when you want to change the beat, it has to finish the whole bar of 4 beats that it's already doing. And so that's why there was some weird transitions there, because we're just like rolling with it. But I also wanted to say that song was requested by a lovely, lovely chick called Lisa McLaren. So thank you for requesting that song, Lisa. It was heaps of fun to do.
Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah,
you.
so that's that. And if you want to request a song, don't bother, because I've got a playlist of about 50 requests that I cannot even fathom getting through.
Request
So.
songs, post
I mean,
comments
post a
in the
request in the
comments.
comments.
like-
but
I just love the fact that
Let's
song
blow it up.
speaks to such a genuine energy. It's like, babe, like, fuck town. Like,
come over to my house.
come hang out here. Like,
Let's
drinks
Netflix
are way
and chill.
cheaper. Like, no weird buzz.
Free almost.
No cover charge.
Mm.
Just like,
Wah.
come
No dress code.
Just come around. No dress code.
Yeah.
Just like come over,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm. Correct. All right. Here we go. Grand 7 things segment with Moses.
Wow.
Right?
Oh, fuck yeah. So anyway, thank you. No, I just want to do. That was great. You guys did really well.
Good kazooing.
That was really good. Thank you.
well, pretty good. Pretty okay. Yeah.
Anyway.
it was fun.
Welcome to a brand new segment now. This is cool. This is literally a brand new segment, and I'm so fucking excited. Oh my god. This is 7 super cool buildings with the Moses. 7 super cool buildings. 7 super cool buildings. 7 super cool buildings with the Moses. Welcome to 7 super cool buildings with Moses. I've always loved buildings. Buildings represent a feature of civilization that represents shelter as we've evolved out of the caves of our forefather ape ancestry and began to migrate across the plains of Africa, domesticating animals, building complex social structures like religion. Buildings are one of the strongest aspects of society that speak to the fact that we've really brought it all together. Look at what we can do. Number 1, the Taj Mahal! Woo! I've never been to India, but the thing that I love about the Taj Mahal is the fact that what I can say about it is the OG selfie that I've ever seen by a celebrity was actually by who's the guitarist of the Beatles? George Whittaker?
George McCartney.
George McCartney. George McCartney took a selfie of himself and a couple of hot babes, or one hot babe, at the George Harrison. George Harrison, while his guitar gently was weeping, his Polaroid was not, because his Polaroid was pointed up like that. No, it wasn't even a Polaroid. It was like a.
They all got
was an
identical
actual-
cameras. In the 1964 tour of the United States, they all got identical cameras, and Ringo kind of ran with it, but they all had identical cameras. And Ringo kind of got really intense with photography, but that's why suddenly there was a whole lot of personal photographs. On the Beatles.
Incredible. So that's why first building out of the 7 that I love is the Taj Mahal. The second one is the Sky Tower from Auckland. Incredible, right? That's a big fucking deal. 3 things I love about the Sky Tower. 1, looking at it when you're coming back over the Harbour Bridge from, you've been spending a bit of time in Devonport. You had to go to Devonport because you had to meet a client that you've been working with in Devonport. And you're working on a contract based out of Devonport. And it's super cool to hang out in Devonport and have some real nice eggs Benny in Devonport. And then you end up kicking the boat out in Devonport. And you come back from Devonport, and it's basically, you've missed the traffic, but you're coming back in from Devonport, and you go to Waitakere, heading back across the bridge from Devonport. And you see the Auckland the cityscape coming back up from Devonport. And you see that Sky Tower from Devonport, and you're just like...
I like standing underneath the Sky Tower and looking up at it. I like looking up at it.
Well, it's an incredible building. So the third building in my top 7 buildings this evening is obviously the Empire State Building. So the Empire State Building, when I was growing up, was always the biggest building in the world. That was before we had the Dalai Lama in Dubai, or the World Trade Center in Chicago, and
that's not
my
correct.
4th favorite building is obviously the giant Paris, the Eiffel. I can never. The Eiffel Tower.
Is that what one
And
lady-
Paris.
Spat all over my own face. The Souffle Tower. Wait, no, Eiffel 65. I'm blue, da ba
I'm
dee
deep, I
da
would
ba
die,
da,
and
da
I
ba
would
dee
die,
da
I
ba
would
da,
die,
da
I
ba
would
dee
die,
da
I
ba
would
da,
die,
I
I would
would
die,
dee
I
da
would
ba
die,
da,
I would die, I would die, and I would die, I would die. I really like the Eiffel Tower.
Didn't AJ Hackett bungee jump off the Eiffel Tower? Did AJ Hackett bungee jump off the Eiffel Tower?
Did he?
Yes.
Did
Illegally.
he?
Did he? Illegally, I might add.
Isn't AJ Hackett dead?
Isn't he? Ooh, yikes. Big yikes.
I don't know.
Hey, our friend Chrissy was one of the first people to test AJ Hackett's bungee jumps. How fucking hectic would that have been?
That would have been very
Did
scary.
you know that, Moses?
So my next favourite
Okay.
building is obviously the Christchurch Cathedral, the Anglican Cathedral that sits in the middle in the Cathedral Square.
The
Christchurch
So
represent.
if anybody is coming through,
The broken version,
if anybody is coming through Christchurch, come and check out the cathedral, man. It's pretty fucking dope.
it's open.
It's just like a kind of church that's always sat there, and I remember walking up it and shooting content with friends, and yeah, I really like it.
Shouldn't really be
6
talking
of 7. This is called the Blue. It's in Istanbul, which is in Turkey,
Mm.
and it's called the Blue Mosque. The Blue
Mosque?
Mosque,
It's a
maybe.
mosque, right?
I think.
Well, you named the file Blue Mosque. So, has it got an actual name or?
I don't know. It looks fucking cool. It looks like it's from Star Wars, Episode 1.
Islam, not many people know this, but Star Wars is based on Islam.
Not many people know this, but Jar Jar Binks was actually
The Prophet,
the
the Lord Muhammad. Oh god, this is getting offensive. Never mind, backtracking from
So would
that.
that mean all the food on the Death Star is halal?
well,
Food on
they
the
could
Death
point
Star is
any way they
halal.
want, couldn't
They'd
they,
have to,
Brenny?
wouldn't they?
So that's a fucking
Spinach says
genius
it's the
point.
Hagia Sophia.
Oh.
Bitch knows her history. Bitch knows her buildings.
Okay, and
Bitch knows
my
her
final
buildings.
building for the night. Fuck, I've got to turn off all this.
Has it been 7 already?
Jesus, no, it's not. I've just got to. I accidentally turned on Taj Mahal again. Sorry, getting rid of that.
Wait, we got to the Taj Mahal? I missed the Taj Mahal.
We did the
was
Taj
first.
Mahal first.
Oh, what?
So the
was
seventh and
Ringo
final
Starr's.
building in Moses'
George
seven. The Beehive. It's the Beehive. So the Beehive is where Jacinda Ardern,
Ugliest
our
building in New
precious
Zealand.
leader, she's there, and all of our favorite leaders hang out, and they make decisions on behalf of us, and I'm super thankful for them, for their leadership, their governance, their camaraderie, because they obviously all get along. And I guess one thing I'd like to see more out of politics is like just cuddles. Just why don't we see more politicians cuddling?
I think you
each
see
other?
heaps of politicians from Labour and Greens and
Yes.
the Opportunities Party cuddle. Definitely.
You can see politicians cuddles on the dark web.
Any other party that isn't that party, don't think I've ever seen them cuddle in my life. Yeah. Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord, eh, Moses? No? Okay, moving on from that comment. Superfast Luke says, can we have a special on toilet graffiti?
Yes.
Yes, the 5
Yes, absolutely.
or 7 best toilet graffiti things that you
Abso-fucking-lutely.
can find. Spinach says, everyone shut up a minute, she's getting a snack. Okay, we'll just wait for Spinach to go get a snack in silence right now.
She's having
Okay.
a salada.
Spinach,
cricket.
let us know when you're back. We're all just going to sit here and wait for you.
I would just like to ask Spinach if
Alex is
her-
talking.
her
This is always
flatmate-
good.
her flatmate has cleaned the gas hob yet, because he needs to. And Spinach always cooks her own snacks.
Spinach isn't there. She's going to get a snack.
Yeah, well,
getting a salada
let's ask her when she comes
No,
back.
she's making popcorn. It's going to take 4 minutes. Okay, we've got 4 minutes
Oh,
of
well.
silence, guys.
Okay, that microwave is quite handy. So
Popcorn doesn't take 4 minutes. Popcorn takes 2 minutes.
No.
Wow, so thank you guys very much. This has been an incredible, yet another groundbreaking show. Let's
What? We're
run
not
through
wrapping
it
up
from
the
the
show?
top. Let's break it through from the top. We've got the Taj Mahal, number 1. Woo! Ow! We love the Taj Mahal. We love the Sky City. We love Sky Tower in Auckland, New Zealand. We really love the Empire State Building. Obviously, we love the Christchurch Cathedral. It's an Anglican cathedral. We've got the one from Turkey.
Hang on. The Hagia
Mosque?
Sophia.
Yes, thank you, Emma. And last but not least, the beautiful Beehive. So this has been 7 buildings, 7 super cool buildings from the Moses. 7 super cool buildings the Moses presents. 7 super cool buildings the Moses presents.
All right, I think it's time to have Brenny on the hot seat for some would you rathers. I think we got a few would you rathers that came through. Superfast Luke says you forgot the London butt plug building. Well, Luke, we're gonna have to check that out. I'm looking forward to checking out the London butt plug building. But let's invite Brenny, best mate Brenny, to the hot seat to doing some would you rathers. Can you get in here, mate? There's
Get in
a
there,
seat
Brenny.
there.
In you get, mate. This is a special moment for everyone that knows. You can jump in here.
Yeah, I've got some
Yeah.
would you rathers.
Yeah, jump in here, baby.
All right. How you doing?
I am
fucking fantastic tonight.
Fucking fantastic.
Firstly, I'd like to just have take a moment to have a small shout out to all the folks from my hometown, Napier, New Zealand, who are experiencing some flooding, extreme flooding and slips around the region, and we're thinking of you guys, and we hope that you're all safe, and that we just hope that insurance fucking pays out, right? Really. So chin up, guys.
Yeah.
We're thinking of you.
Really intense Napier, but
Yeah.
you'll come through. We're feeling it here. You know, we know what it's like in Christchurch. We're going through some shit, haven't we? Haven't we, Brendan?
Band together, guys, and look after your neighbour and talk to each other.
Yeah. You ready to play some Would You Rather then, mate?
Yeah, I'm ready for some Would You Rather.
All right. I've got a grand total of 3 Would You Rathers here, but don't worry, I'm going to
Start with the first one.
Yeah. Okay, the first one we've got is from... Why can't I find it? Oh, yes. Adele Delbell. All right, you ready for this one?
Yes, I'm ready.
Best mate Brenny, would you rather shout all the time or whisper all the time?
Oh,
man. Think
I'd
carefully,
like
mate.
to whisper all the time.
Why is that?
I don't know. Just like I think that if I shouted all the time, it would hurt my throat.
Yeah, but if you whispered all the time, no one could hear you.
Yeah, but also, I'm kind of cool. No one listens to what I say anyway.
I
really.
actually met someone in my own personal life that could only whisper.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can't fucking hear me, can you?
No, if I whisper.
But if I was saying shit like this, then you would absolutely, definitely hear me all the time what I was asking you.
Shouting doesn't sound like that.
And
Shouting sounds like,
if,
Alex, you fucked up again!
and if
Ooh,
I
dark.
shouted all the time, no one would probably want to hang around me.
But what if you shouted in a really nice tone? Like, maybe you could sing like, hello, my name is Brenny, and I think that you should get the peanut butter from the fridge.
I would say that's
I could
vaudeville.
do that, but what if I whispered it?
But ask me something in a whisper
My
then.
name is Brenny. Hey, Em.
That's not a whisper.
Is there any chance that you could stop complaining about the white wine and just fucking drink it?
The white wine tastes
Yeah.
like
Shite one.
weird
Just
sweet
fucking-
petroleum. Okay,
I'm a simple man.
Brenny,
That's what you're gonna get.
are you
Ask
ready?
for wine. You're gonna get wine.
yeah, but I said the wine on the bench, not the wine in the
The wine
fridge.
on the bench.
Let's just take this up after the show. Let's just take this up after the show.
Stop
Okay.
drinking at 1 p.m. and then there'll be fucking more wine in the bottle on the bench.
I'm going to talk to you after the show about this, right? So, okay, you ready for the next Would You
What?
Rather?
What? I can't hear her.
You ready for the next Would You Rather?
Yes, I'm
All
ready.
right. We got one from Liana Byrne. For those
Okay.
watching at home, Liana Byrne is a very good friend of mine. She is very cute.
I don't think I've met Liana Byrne. Have I? Have I met
I
Liana
feel like you
Byrne?
probably would with Julia, maybe, up in Auckland when you lived up there. Remember that time you lived up in Auckland?
Yeah, I did.
That's so
That was
weird.
fucking weird. That
How
was
weird.
that should have been a segment.
So not into it. So
Come
not
on the
into
couch,
the
mate.
Brenny living in Auckland
Yeah,
vibes.
that was a time.
All right, so this one's from Liana.
Okay, Liana.
Liana
When did you
asks,
and Christchurch?
would you rather be a mouse or a banana?
So good.
How fucking is there any possibility I could be both?
No,
A banana mouse? A banana mouse. Okay.
It's a would you
You're either going
rather.
to be eaten if you're a banana,
Yes.
or caught in a trap if you're a mouse, or eaten by a cat.
Hang on.
I'm gonna go definite banana.
Bananas.
Why do you pick bananas?
Because people
Just-
like
I
bananas.
just think, yeah, and I just think that, you know, if I'm lucky enough to be a lucky banana, I'll get left on the bowl on the table till I turn brown and just get thrown out or made into some sort of cake.
Yes. If I was a banana,
A
I'd want to be
sweet
made
treat.
into a sweet treat.
A sweet
definitely.
treat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Leona, for your question.
All right,
can't-
good. Would you rather?
You can't make mice into sweet treats.
all right.
No.
No. Well, you could try.
And mice are kind of annoying
I reckon you
sometimes
could try.
if they're unwanted. But I've never heard of an unwanted banana.
Don't oil in the sweet
I reckon you could fry up a mouse with some sugar and caramelize it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you do it with any protein. Any protein can be taken and processed, provided it's fresh. And you take that fresh protein, skin it,
Gut it first.
gut it, get rid of the stuff you don't need. Take the pure protein.
Would you kill it before
with
you gutted
heat-
it?
Well, yeah, ideally,
Okay.
because we're not animals.
No.
Well, we literally
We're
are
harvesting
animals.
We
animals.
eat
Well,
an animal.
yeah, and
Okay.
you take that and you, yeah.
Okay.
So that, yeah.
All
Thank
right,
you.
we got one more. Would you rather? Unless anyone else wants to quickly add one in the comments. Oh, actually, here's a comment about the banana situation. Superfast Luke says bananas do not occur naturally; they are a man-made hybrid that are infertile.
Wow.
It's true.
But hang on, I thought bananas were made by God, and they're the proof of God because they fit perfectly in the human hand.
So
and
the Royal Cavendish
Oh my
breed, the Royal
God.
Cavendish breed of banana. There's no point. The
No,
Royal
there
Cavendish
isn't.
breed of banana has existed since the 50s, and the flavour you get in your lollies is from a breed of banana that is now extinct.
what?
If the bananas that we currently eat get a disease, and it will happen one day, they will go extinct, and we have no backup.
Good. Then we can all remember bananas. We can all remember the time we had with bananas. And we can talk about them past tense.
And we can say R.I.P. bananas.
Also,
Yeah. Be like, remember that time I slipped on the banana skin? And everyone will go, oh yeah, that was back in fucking 2020.
also, if you like
Big gold.
Braeburn apples, get fucked.
Oh,
I don't like them.
They're too acidic. The best apples are Ambrosia or Royal Gala.
No, I go Pacific Rose.
Yeah, that's nice too.
Mm.
But Braeburn, no, absolutely not. I don't know what's wrong with you. You must hate your teeth
Or swallowing
and your
apples.
children.
Or swallowing apples.
That's enough for me. I'm out.
Yeah. That was a great Would You Rather. Loved
okay.
it.
There's one more actually.
Okay.
Moses, maybe put that a little bit more.
Oh, there we
Yeah,
go.
that's good. That's good. Just need to get my favorite picture into the thing.
Oh,
All right,
it's in there.
so Jack Page Music, shout out Jack Page
Oh,
Music.
Jack
Jack Page Music at Jack Page Music on Instagram, a great, brilliant artist. He asks, would you rather only be able? This is actually quite good. Everyone in this room is going to want to talk about this. Would you rather only be able to write songs with 4 or more chords, or 3 or less chords?
Oh,
3 or less.
Yeah, 3 or less for me, straight up, easy for me.
Yeah.
But
4 or more. What about you, Brandon?
3 or less.
It has to be 3 or less. Anything else is just way too much work.
now, Brenny, is that because you only know approximately 3 or less
I
chords?
know 7. We could do. Most could do a segment of like 7 simple chords that Brenny knows.
Yeah.
He could.
Oh, woo!
Very good.
And
Wait, so everyone in the room says 3
One
or
of
less
them's A
except
minor.
Alex. Yeah, I would have really expected
Yeah, but
Alex to say 4 or
I'm
more.
not as talented as fucking.
I
Alex
bowed out
Harmer.
early because I'm adding too much chat. But
Alex
I
is
love more
jazzy.
chords.
Alex really knows how to do the modes or something.
No, I don't.
Like all the
He
music
knows all the
stuff.
scales.
I only know my ear. And I know that I like it when there are more than 3.
Mm.
Hello. Actually, Jack Page was just in my lounge the other week playing a song that was available on Facebook.
Yes, that's a fantastic recording.
Thanks for that question, Jack.
Good
Yes,
on you,
thank
Jack.
you, Jack. The first time I met Jack Page, actually, he was right over there, sitting on top of a box, singing a song one
That's
drunken
right.
night.
We had a party in the room, and we
Yeah.
had that. But we had
Yeah, we did.
Curtis's bass
Yes,
amp
we
in
did.
here, and
Yeah,
it
we
was like,
did.
fuck off Curtis's bass amp.
Yeah.
We had to use it as furniture.
Yes, we did. But it
And-
was the coolest furniture
Yeah,
ever.
we all had a party, and
Yeah.
every musician in the room had to stand up on this big bass thing that was about this high here,
and sing an original
and like sing a
song.
song to everyone, like one song each. It
It
was
was
super
so
fun.
good.
We've actually got some more Would You Rathers rolling in, if you can.
Let's go.
Yes.
All right. Super fast Luke says, would you rather be locked in a hot, sweaty room wearing leather or
Mm.
velvet pants?
Leather. All
Leather?
day. Yep. I'll take the chafing. Leather pants are fucking hot.
How about you, Alex? Leather or velvet pants?
It's not my segment, but I will jump in here. I would rather take the velvet.
Oh yeah, we're only meant to be focusing
Soft
this
cop.
on Brandy's Would You Rather with Best
I'm all
Man
down with sharing. I'm all down with
Brandy.
sharing.
Why do you pick leather? Is that because they're more rock and roll?
Oh yeah, they just look fucking way cooler.
But then the sticky,
I take the sticky.
the chafing,
Take it all.
the not be able to take them off afterwards.
They look fucking awesome.
Hey, actually, I last minute am going to the music awards this Sunday.
Leather.
And I was going to wear a dress, right? And I was like trying the dress on today. And I was like, nah, not really. Doesn't feel right. And then I like went to my wardrobe and I bought these like fake leather pants on the internet like 6 months ago. And I was like, I've never worn these. I'm going to wear the leather pants.
Put them the fuck on.
Pleather. They're vegan leather.
There you go, which is brilliant.
Yeah. So I'm going to wear those.
Vegans have fidelity.
I will report back as to how horrible that truly is as an experience after Sunday.
I'd love that feedback.
All right, and we've got another would you rather. We've got would you rather keep answering questions or scull back your drink?
Ah! Go the
I'd rather answer more questions.
Oh, was that the last one? Baby, powder yourself up before you get in the leather pants.
yeah.
Is it my turn in the thought seat?
Is
Hmm.
someone
the
willing to
thought
help
seat.
with that? Or?
All right, that's all the would you rathers we've got tonight. I'm just
Thank
going to put
you.
this would you rather with Best Made Brandy.
Would you rather with best mate Brandy?
Very good.
All right, so I think, pardon me, shit's escalating out of control. I would like to invite, okay, Moses.
Alex to the hot seat.
I would like to invite Alex to the hot seat, even though.
Fucking Borrego.
Whoa, where is Moses? We can't see him. He's completely
Get in there,
camouflaged
Alex.
into the scene. All right, Alex.
Hello, people.
We are gonna have a story with Alex.
My favourite story this week. I don't know what the segment is called. Are you flashing up my Tinder number?
Yes.
Anyway, so Moses, I recently turned 33, which is cool. And Moses came to my party, and Moses made an impression on a couple of my friends.
Oh,
And it's the cutest story of all time.
okay. I'm really into this.
So, my friend Regina brought her friend Annika, and they're both German. And I don't know if this is too loud. Facebook, tell me if it's too loud. And Annika walked up to Moses, I don't know at what point in the night, and asked, "What time is it, Moses?" And Moses said, "It's time for you to wake up and realize how awesome you are." And I wasn't there, but Annika told me a couple of days later. And then Regina was talking to Moses, my other German friend, and she said that Moses said to her, "I don't know if I've been as enthusiastic as I could have been saying hello to you in previous years, but you are wonderful."
Aww.
And it just that attitude encapsulated my 33rd birthday party. There were
Aw.
hugs. There was a fucking awesome jam. And this guy is a lovely man. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say before I start crying or something.
get laid that
You took it really deep.
I took it
Fucking
quite
hell,
deep.
man.
Yeah, he's a good person. You're all good people.
Really?
Goodbye.
That was actually like actual heat.
That was
Alex.
special.
That was legit adorable. Thank you, Alex, for that wonderful story. I'm going to jump back over there. I'm having a bit of a power trip with the controlling of things. Like, whoa, look at this. Whoa, whoa. I never get to do this.
And I never sit here.
How weird is it?
It's pretty weird. But Alex, that was
Well, you deserve it.
Oh, Alex, it was. I had no idea that.
Closer to the mic.
I had no idea that that would have come back and around. That's really cool, man.
She made it. She remembers it. Both of them remember.
That's really beautiful.
I was
You're unforgettable.
I think we should end it there. Actually, I was gonna play my own song, but I actually didn't rehearse it, so I'd rather we didn't because we've like run like way over time.
Fucking do what you want.
Yeah, do what I want. It's my fucking show. Do what I want. I
You
don't want
know-
to play my song.
You know, it'd be really funny if I started trying to play Wonderwall,
Do it.
and
Do
just
it.
as I kick in,
Absolutely do it.
Only if you use this tuning.
we finish up.
With the distorted guitar.
Oh yeah, like with the electric guitar.
Yeah.
But can Alex leave this microphone on so I can sing really terrible harmonies?
Yes. Yes. Sounds great.
Today is gonna be the day that we're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should somehow realize what you got to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder. Today is gonna be the day, now they'll never throw it back to you. By now you should somehow realize what you're not to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Cause all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how.
Woo! Woo!
Yeah. Ooh! What? I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah! Woohoo!
I was looking for the kazoo. Where did the fucking kazoo go?
Let's grab.
Over there.
Over there. All right,
didn't
Moses,
know.
would you like to see out the show with a little goodbye? Just give it a hoon, or do you want me to do it? I mean,
It's still going. I thought what was going to be funny is I was going to start playing Wonderwall, and the show ends.
Oh.
Like
No,
that
but it
guy at
was
the
just
party
real
that turns
lovely.
up.
Oh.
The guy that turns up to the party is like, "Oh, hey guys, you want your fucking song on my acoustic guitar?"
But then we're all into it. It's super fun.
That
So
was great. Loved it.
yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, that was the Emma Dilemma show number 24. Next week is our quarter of a century show.
Oh, what the?
Go the mighty All Blacks.
Up the 80s.
What the
Up
heck?
the
What the hecking
80s.
fuck? What the hecking fuck? What the fuck?
We need
25
popcorn,
shows.
Spinach.
Um,
Bring your fucking popcorn.
So we will see you next week, Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. New Zealand time. And it's going to be a fun show next week, actually. I'm going to do a rap song. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to whap, man. I'm going to whap. And I don't know what else I'm doing. I'm going to do a song by a couple new friends that I've met. So that's going to be fun. And yeah, so we'll see you next Tuesday. 8:30 p.m. This has been the Emma Dilemma Variety Show. Make sure to share it with your friends because we love more viewers because we are all attention-seeking whores. We'll see you next week.